touch on this one real quick as I'm getting the summary made, but I came across about the Instagram is telling parents about
Yes.
kids if they are looking at, I guess, searching suicidal content. So let's kind of dig into what they're saying.
Yeah.
The digital tap on the shoulder. Instagram has officially announced that it will now start alerting parents if their teen repeatedly searches for terms related to suicide or self-harm. See, so that's more risk-based, more concerning. It's a pattern. Think of it as a digital safety net. For years, the platform has blocked these search results and pointed users toward helplines, but now they're bringing parents into the loop. If a teen hits a certain threshold of searches within a short window, an alert goes straight to the parents via email, text, or WhatsApp. But wait, it's 2026, so of course there's an AI angle. Meta admitted that teens aren't just searching for this stuff, they're talking to AI about it. They're currently building a similar system that will notify parents if a teen tries to engage in these type of sensitive conversations with Meta's AI tools. Before you go checking your notifications, there are a few big caveats. This only works if you are enrolled in Instagram's parental supervision tools. If your teen hasn't accepted your invite to supervise their content, you're still in the dark. Parents won't see the exact words the teen typed or their full search history. They just get a notification saying, hey, your teen is looking for some high-risk content, and set up expert-backed resources on how to handle the conversation without making it weird. This is hitting the US, UK, Australia, and Canada next week, with the rest of the world following later this year. Why now? If this feels a bit sudden, it might be because Meta is currently in the middle of two major trials in Los Angeles and New Mexico. They are facing massive lawsuits claiming their platforms are deliberately addictive and harmful to minors. Critics are already calling this new alert system a way to shift the burden onto parents instead of fixing the app's core algorithms. The takeaway, whether you think this is a lifesaver or just a PR move during a trial, it's a clear signal that the Wild West of teen social media is getting some new fences. If you're a parent, now might be the time to finally send that supervision invite. So what's your take? Is this a necessary safety feature, or is it an invasion of teen privacy?
Teens don't get no privacy.
I'm finna say
Point
that.
blank, period. And I'm not mad at it. I understand. I am a little worried because it doesn't give enough context. You know what I mean? To the notification to the parent, it doesn't, but I get why it doesn't have the specific context to it. But everybody doesn't have a healthy household, healthy parents, and healthy communication, skills. And so I just worry that maybe it's not what it seems, and kids are being approached. I mean, you got to have a conversation about it either way. I'm not mad at it, but I mean, with anything, there are some things that I'm thinking about that could potentially, not be for the best.
Right. I just think of the use case of how they can build this off of, okay, suicidal content, or go take for, hey, they are looking at a lot of violent shoot 'em up content. Mm-hmm. Hey, they are looking at whatever age they are, and I'm pretty sure maybe they'll set the parameters of, hey, if they're the ages between like 11 to 15, they're looking at a lot of sexual content. Please go talk to them. Like, I can see where this could be beneficial, because most parents, if you want to think about it, at least in black communities, they don't talk about their kids about no sex.
Yeah.
They just tell you don't do it.
I like that they said that they give like some resources to help, because again, everybody is not able to communicate effectively as adults. So definitely not with kids,
Yeah, but if we take it a step further, they want to try to blame the algorithm. No, be parents.
That part.
Your kids shouldn't have no unlimited screen time, and they shouldn't just be sitting around on Instagram and TikTok all day.
This is the first thing that came to my head was, well, then now we have a culture shift on parents being present during the sign up of some of these accounts, because I could just say I'm 52, you know what I mean, and bypass that. How do you know?
Yeah, because that's what we used to do.
That's exactly. So there's ways to get around.
And you know what? I just thought about a kid saying, "You used to do it," and that's when you gotta say, "Man, don't worry about me."
Don't do what I used to. Don't do what I do. Don't. What is it? Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, but it was a different time then.
No, it was.
I would have to tell my kids, "Hey,
imagine if AI was out when we was. Imagine if AI was out when we was timing it up on MySpace and Black Planet and chat rooms and wherever else people was at."
But see, we didn't have no big house, so like the computer was in like the living room.
Same. It's in a public space.
So you wasn't just now. Like, my granny house, she had a computer room.
Oh, also, internet was not unlimited and free like it is today. So there were a lot text messages were 25 cents. It
These
was
kids don't know nothing about
Yeah.
dial up or DSL.
and they don't know anything about having to pay per text.
We was, you know, what's funny? We were just talking about that on the phone. Me and my cousin, we was talking about we had a homeboy, and he did something. So in order to make him mad, we had this. It's a saying. It's a phrase called "bringing them in." And so you would take something from Wikipedia, copy it, and then send it. And so it started ringing up your text message. So pretty soon you either out of the text that you use for the month, and now you got to start paying for it. So, but he got me back. Like, I was the last person to get an iPhone. I didn't get my first iPhone until like 2013. So what he would do when he had this, what was the iPhone 3G or 3GS? He would go get something from Wikipedia. And that time I had like an LG MV2. And he would just send it to me over and over again. So now I'm in class and my phone ain't doing nothing but vibrating to where I got to like put it in my backpack or something because it's a disturbance.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And at that point, back then, you couldn't just hit dismiss. So you just had to put your phone up and just wait till they start ringing.
Yeah, or turn it off. One of the two.
So, I mean, yeah, we were definitely immature. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But, I mean, also, it just wasn't easily accessible for us. Like, we
It
only was
wasn't.
using a computer to get on MySpace.
First of all, having internet was a luxury.
Yes.
First and foremost, when I was in school, that is when they started sending internet related homework home. And I remember my mom was like, "How they know we got internet, or why do they assume that we got internet?" Because that's just what they assume is that people have access to internet.
Now, see, we weren't getting that by the time. We were just happy, like, hey, you know, learn how to do something using like. See, I remember. Let's even go back further. Everybody ain't had no Google Docs.
No.
We was using it
Word.
wasn't even Word.
Well, yes, it was.
It was Word, but then you know Microsoft had a joint that was on the computer that wasn't Word. It was
Notepad.
Microsoft something. It was like let me see if I can Google it real quick. Let me get my DJ Academics on. Let me see.